Alright, so our files that we downloaded from the Mixamo are downloaded. These mutant punch and jump attack FPX. So the next thing could be to put them in the enemy folder that we created in. Sorry. So if we go to assets, scenes, here in the prefab scripts, this enemy model animations, these are the two new FVX that we downloaded. And if you press show in Explorer, you can simply paste your new two FVX downloads here. So next thing would be to put them in a this nav mesh surface scene. So first thing you can do to have a backup is simply go to scenes, so assets, scenes, this scene nav mesh surface one you can duplicate, that is nav mesh surface 5. So here you can simply go to enemy, go to scene, this is your enemy, and as you can see we removed the texture of this one on enemy object. The reason was it was taking too much it was taking too much it was too much costly at a render, even though single enemy is fine, but especially for a gun of allies and all the guns. So if this is our ally, if I show you rig layer stylized pistol, this as you can see A, B, C and D is being applied, but we have set the color back to white, so the material changes are a bit less costly. So if I show you ally prefab here, you can see it's shown in white, and this is our gun stylized pistol ABCAD. You guys can totally remove it if you want to, so it takes less size, so it doesn't cost much on your computer, so it doesn't it doesn't cost anything at all. So you can shift that back to original one or put a one color material on all of them. So if I simply do A on all of them, that will help just use one material on on 100 of allies, and hence it will save our space a bit. It will be less costly on our computing side, on operational side. So that is, it will be much more performant. So to resume the enemy, simply go to the enemy component that we so this was our jump attack. We can rename this to Ortiz jump attack because this is the name of the character, and second is mutant punch, and this is we can press Croc mutant punch, something like this. So now when you go to Croc, so as you can see, this is how it is. I've accidentally renamed in a wrong matter. This was Ortiz character, so I will rename back to Ortiz. And this I will rename to Croc. So it was Croc jump attack, and if I can show you the animation, it will be jumping animation. So first thing we will do is to convert the rig from generic to humanoid, and then we will press apply. And second thing we will do is simply control D on this enemy, and inside this enemy we will look for this stickman for Maximo avatar, and here we will replace this with this character, and we will make it paste this like this, and now if you see we will size is seems fine for me, but let's do the size to this one. And now simply we will copy this agent, paste it here, and remove this animator component. Yeah, pretty much remove it, and then head back to uh, our this component. So this is what it is. Size is pretty big, as you can see. And next thing that we want to do is copy these two, paste it back to Croc, and here inside this, these are the animator components that enemy is using. So we will lock this, and then inside add tab project, here we will look for animator component named enemy1. So this is the animator component which is using this tutorial one that we will copy right now. So if I press this to control D, and we can copy it here, press cut, and head back to our enemies, enemy model animation, and paste here. And now what we will do is inside here set the avatar to the model avatar that is what we newly created. So this is our avatar, we will put it here, and inside tutorial 1 we will put tutorial 2, or this one we will rename to there is enemy animations controller. You can add controller as well. If I can rename it here, rename. So now if I go here, and inside enemy we will select this Croc avatar, and here we'll select enemy animations here. Again, this should have updated to animation controller. So we will press Ctrl Z. So it uses it's renamed to what it was because it's giving some error here, and now that error seems to be gone. And now we will put that controller here, and here instead of enemy one is fine, I guess. Agent movement uh, gets the controller value here, but we will try to put this one, Croc one, Croc. Health would be 100 or 1. Yeah, 100 seems fine. Unit type is 10 because it's a special unit. Simply type 11, and damage give multiplier can be set as well. So now another thing that we have to do is if we copy this stick, yeah, so another thing that we will do is add the animation that we since as you can see there are tons of animations already here, but we will also try to put the animation named what do we call that, attack animation. So where is this animator screen? We'll go here, and here we will try to put this animation, new animation, and this animation is probably if I can rename to armature attack, Croc attack. So this is the animation, and right now the trigger points are, so inside run it will go to idle again, I guess, when it will be idle, and then we can make a transition to, or we can simply give a transition from run to Croc attack and back to this, and if the condition state is 3 here, we can give the state to let's give 4 is taken, 3 is taken, 1 is taken. Yeah, so let's give to 6 state 6, and that is for equals, and back to 1. So now we are here. We will save it, head back to our enemy component here again. This is the animator, this is the animator on private. We will look if there are anything missing, or so detection radius has to be bigger, so we will put 100 here, and Croc mesh agent. So now if we see how it is, so this is our agent, and when we press tab to start, as you can see, it starts following the player like this, and it keeps on following the player like this. So what we can do is you can see how easy it was to incorporate this character. Next thing would be to rename this enemy to enemy Croc. And now another thing it will do is attack, is that it will perform the attack. So what we can do is simply create a script, or let's do that in next tutorial.